Hello from the Penglipuran Festival. Today we're going to explore the festival which happens once a year up here in Penglipuran, Bali's cleanest village, and we're going to check it out. First up, we're just seeing a little warung down the front of a person's house, selling a bit of snacks and kripik and crackers and that sort of stuff. Susan's also in the Pakaian Adat, which is a traditional clothing. They suggest on this day that you should wear some traditional clothing. You don't have to. They suggest that you do, just so you fit in with the whole theme of the day. So what's intended to happen today is that it's a cultural sort of celebration that happens once a year here in Penglipuran. Oh, I can hear a drone. Well, that's really high. And this cultural experience is basically showcasing what this area sort of has in terms of culture. There's dance, there's gamelan, there's legong, and there's sort of two separate sections. This main road still is the main sort of tourist strip where people come and get photos done and that sort of thing. But then right at the top, at the main temple, there is basically a program of events that you can go and watch, and we'll see some of it today. Before the festival proper kicks off, just wanted to check out these penjor. Last night, if you'd seen my previous video, you would have seen the actual process of them preparing these penjor and putting them up, which is, yeah, there was a big party down here last night. It was just unreal. And each village from around the area has come here and put their own one up. I mean, they're just so vast and massive, and each one has their own little explanation about what they're about. And you have to use Google Translate. It's all in Indonesian, I think it's in, rather than Balinese. Yeah, it's all in Indonesian. But you can just see here, it's just beautiful. The penjor these days, the big ceremonial penjor these days, the ones that they put a lot of money in, seem to be like these big fat things. They're a lot fatter than they used to be. I think they look fantastic, the way that they layer them out like that. You know, in the old days, well, still the same, but individuals will have just a single bamboo pole with a couple of decorations on it. Now they're quite elaborate. Well, that's quite beautiful. This one's beautiful as well. They've got banana leaf, and it looks like palm fronds, and just made that. Yeah, very cool. They go down a bit further. They're all quite similar. Well, they have to be, don't they? Because they're a penjor. And I'm not sure what the assessment criteria is for the competition that comes up later today. But this one over here is less grand. This one over here. It's a more simplistic option. Maybe that's the traditional way. Let's see what they say about that. Or maybe they just don't have the money to put all that effort in. Oh, there's no explanation on that one. Oh, this one's cool. That is very cool. That one's got a huge, big explanation over here. Photos of the process of making it, and amazing. So this Penglipuran thing is actually, it's pretty cool. Like, it's unexpectedly quite interesting. Oh, I've got a dog. Well, I'm just getting chased by dogs all the time. Having a bit of a sniff around. Maybe I've got something on my foot. The festival so far, or the lead up to the festival, has been brilliant. We won't be staying for the whole festival. It's a multi-day event. And my assumption is that it's going to be quite structured and quite the performance. So we won't show the whole thing, but I will get some of the key moments from it. The festival here is a real celebration of Balinese culture, and coming out and having a dancing performance like this is absolutely unreal. That dance there was actually a traditional dance from East Kalimantan, from the Dayak people. The Dayaks are an interesting cultural group in Indonesia which have a very, very strong cultural history, and something I'd like to learn a little bit more about. It's really interesting what's going on here. It feels like a lot of people here don't know there's actually a festival on today. Most people are here just for the photo on this main street. But there is the festival happening, especially at the top of the hill, and there is a parade coming down now that I can hear, which is going to be really interesting. I guess these people will enjoy that once it comes past, but they're not really here for that purpose. It's weird. That little kid was just asking, where are we going? A lot of the times I'll carry those around on carts these days, those bigger gongs. Well, there is some nice fruit in there, look at that. Oh, you've even got some cakes in there. Beautiful presentation. The bottom's all filled with pineapples and bananas, and then there's salak and oranges. Oh, this one's got well, lots of different stuff in there I don't really understand. Lots of cakes again. Oh, rock melon. You got jambu air. Oh, we've got people helping out as well, just in case these become too heavy for the ladies. We've got some chocos in there. Beautiful. Everyone loves chocos. Oh, that's got mangoes in the bottom of it. That's a really good one. And it's got lots of rice at the top. They were just saying to each other, how you going? And this person, the woman said, oh, I'm aman, which basically meant everything's okay, I'm safe. These are obviously quite heavy ones, these ones. Wow, the stream of people's coming down is unbelievable. They got their friends shouting out from the crowd, which is pretty funny as they parade past. They're still coming. Looks really just so heavy. Look at that one. That is incredible. And this is the last one. A group of people behind her. Look at that. Beautiful. They're heading down to the bottom of the village, and basically they want people to sort of come down there, and they've got some sort of culinary festival on there as well. So this parade goes down to the end, and then they're sort of showcasing some of the local food in the area. One of the problems I've got today is I keep losing Susan because a lot of people are dressed in baju adat. If I try and find Susan, especially from behind, I've got no idea where she is. I keep forgetting what colour clothes she's got on too. Well, I don't forget, it's like red and white or something, but there are a lot of people wearing like really similar clothing. So it's very, very difficult. So I've got to try and search for her now. Actually, before I was standing behind her, I couldn't find her. I was standing behind her for 15 minutes, but I didn't know I was standing behind her. And I was just standing there, and then she turned around and said, oh, I didn't realise that was you. The festival's going on for the next few days, and by the time you watch this, it will have been done and dusted. So it's probably something you might want to see next year. I especially loved the lead up to this festival. The night before was brilliant when
there's not really a lot of busyness except for locals setting up for the festival, especially down there when they were setting up for the Penglipuran. That was just incredible. If you haven't seen that video, that's on the previous video. Thank you to all the members that have signed up recently. Really appreciate your support. Thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button to keep up to date with all things Sanur and the rest of Indonesia. I'll catch you next time. Sampai jumpa.